Must have been like 18-hour flight
Yep.
in total. And I
Oh,
was just waiting and 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 waiting
it's like
and
some
getting
sort of
more and more.
torture. Hey everyone, welcome back to another we gotta travel again kind of episode. Thanks for coming back. We are the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today, everyone, we're gonna be jumping in and talking about travel. But wait a second, hit the brakes. We're gonna be talking about what we don't miss about traveling. So again, we'd like to just say thank you everyone for joining us. If you want to improve your English listening skills by listening to natural English conversations, you're in the right place because that's what we do here, me and Adam. We give you a place to join our conversation as two friends. You're going to be the third friend talking about this simple everyday life kind of topic. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And hey, did you know we have a website? Maybe we talked about it before. We have a website. You can become a Next Step community member, which gives you downloads of our videos and audio format so you can listen like a podcast to all of our episodes. And you can talk with us during Zoom chats every day, live streams on Facebook where I explain different words and phrases that me and Adam use naturally in those every day. So it's really cool stuff. Embrace English even more, the fun of it. And hey, if you want to improve your English to the next step, join me one-on-one English lessons where we can talk and I can help improve your English conversation. Little by little, let's do this. Yeah. All right, Adam, let's get into it right now. Let's talk about the things we don't miss about traveling. So let's break it up into two sections. Domestic traveling, so within the country. Right now we're in Japan, so within Japan, and international travel. So let's start with domestic. Are there things, Adam, because of the pandemic, COVID, what, everyone's been staying home and sticking to the local area, I think, for the most part.
Yeah.
So we haven't been traveling much. So what are some things that you do not miss about domestic travel?
I guess the biggest one, and this is probably definitely for Japan, is that when we do travel, when we have time to travel, it's usually during times where everybody has a vacation.
Oh yeah.
That means massive crowds wherever you're going. Everybody's on vacation. Everybody's off on holiday. Obon, Nenmatsu,
Golden Week.
All those big times, Silver Week.
Yeah.
All those big holidays. Everybody has a holiday, so everybody's going traveling. I do not miss driving on the highway. I do not miss lining up in the service areas, no matter how convenient they are, how special they might be.
Yeah.
I don't miss those crowds at all. And going to tourist places and, trying to enjoy or have a good time. But at the same time, like, there's all the people around you. It's like Saturday at Costco. It's just crowded everywhere.
Saturday at Costco. Oh man, for those who know, definitely. I would have to agree with you right there. I didn't really think about it, but yes, here in Japan, all the holidays are the same. So everyone uses those times to go out traveling, international or domestically. And yes, the highways are the worst. It's like the highways are really bad normal days. When it's not a holiday, the highways are the worst. Around Tokyo, they're especially really bad, super congested. You can't get anywhere quickly. And it's the worst when it's a holiday. So that is definitely something I do not miss. In connection with that, I do not miss traveling on like the Shinkansen, the bullet train, or even normal trains because they're not packed. Because when it's the holidays, everyone's out doing that domestic traveling. It can be way too much. And usually when I go out, when I'm using the bullet train, I kind of go like somewhere a little far, not so close. So I have bags. I'm going to be there for a few days, maybe 4 or 5 days. I have luggage. And the worst thing, like, that I always am like, how does the bullet train not have a place for suitcases? Now, there is technically a few spots for them, but I heard that in recent years, like coming up to, they're going to get rid of
Hmm.
them.
Really?
So yeah, and I'm
You
like,
mean
and
behind
it's
the like seats?
not just behind the seats, but the ones like there are a few spots like right when you walk into
Mhm.
the door, and then like the area
Oh
where it's like
yeah.
kind of like a corridor hallway, and there's
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
bathrooms. Everyone who
Hmm.
doesn't have a sitting ticket is just standing there.
Yeah.
Some of those areas will have a spot that's like two big shelves, and you can fit
Right.
probably like three, maybe in total six
Suitcase,
suitcases.
yeah.
Which okay, you see that it's for someone who's traveling domestic, especially in Japan. A lot of people have those tiny suitcases.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Maybe because I'm just used to traveling internationally a lot. I cannot
Yeah.
bring like just a few things. I always end up having a huge bag.
Over
So
prepared, yeah.
I do not miss traveling on the Shinkansen with a big bag of luggage. Maybe I guess that's just myself though.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything else? I can't think of anything else like specifically. It's usually just
Mm.
the crowds
Domestic,
traveling
maybe even
domestic, right?
international too.
Oh, yep. There's
Yeah.
definitely a crossover.
Shopping for the ticket shopping,
Okay.
finding good deals on stuff
Oh,
like the
wow.
tickets and accommodations if you're trying to stay somewhere.
Yes.
Again, I guess it has to do with everybody traveling at the same time, but usually everything's higher prices in certain times of the year and lower prices in other times of the year. And the lower prices are usually not the most, uh, I don't know, fun times, like
Mm,
going to a country where winter has the lowest prices and summer has the highest prices,
of course.
or the other way around, right?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
don't miss the stress of searching for that good price. Always like, okay,
right.
I want to travel at this around this time. And then like however many months
Hmm.
before, like almost every day when I got a little time,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me check the airline, let me see what the tickets are, and I guess that's the thing that separates the domestic and international, because
Hmm.
international, that's when the prices will vary a lot depending
Right.
on the season. But if you're traveling domestic on the Shinkansen or something,
Hmm.
it's always going to be the same. So I guess
True, true.
that's not bad.
The Shinkansen, the
Yeah.
trains, and the cars is usually the same, but if you're flying domestic, the prices vary. And
Yeah.
also, if you're staying at a hotel, the prices vary a lot as well.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, hotels.
Yeah, yeah, hotels.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude, another thing I do not miss about traveling,
Uh,
not having to worry about getting omiyage for anyone
yeah,
anywhere. That I don't
yeah,
know why I didn't think about it before, but that's probably the number one thing. Not worrying about like, oh, how much should I get? Oh, I got like my
yeah.
close friends, so I'm gonna get them that cool stuff, and then but now I need how many people are there exactly?
Well, I should just buy more than I really actually want because, there's always more people than you actually expect. You
Yep,
might see someone in the hallway and you got to give them a
exactly,
omiyage.
exactly.
Yeah,
Oh man, so that's definitely one thing I do not miss. I do maybe
yeah,
miss a little bit getting omiyages,
for
receiving them,
myself.
but you know what? I'm having a good time staying home
Yeah.
during all of this and just getting my own snacks exactly what I want. So, hey. All right, dude, let's move over to international quickly. What are some things
Yeah.
that you can think of that you don't miss about international travel?
Uh, Entering new countries.
Ooh,
I don't like the process of getting your backpack and
yep.
baggage checks. I don't miss waiting for baggage in the
Mm,
baggage collection area
oh
after
man.
like a 10-hour flight. You gotta wait for your bags to come. Case in point, the last time I went to Canada, I was with my daughter and we had to check in her stroller, and her stroller didn't come for like 2 hours. I had
Oh
like a
no.
like must have been like 18-hour flight
Yep.
in total. And I
Oh,
was just waiting and 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 waiting
it's like
and
some
getting
sort of
more and more
torture.
frustrated. Like I got so tired, it got to the point where my body was like, "Oh, you should be up at this time."
Oh
So I was
man.
just awake again and I
Yeah,
didn't
yep.
sleep. Yeah, worst. The
There you go.
worst.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I do not
Waiting.
miss waking up early to
Yeah.
go to either Haneda or Narita, because that's
Narita,
really
yeah.
far from Saitama. So
Yeah.
like you got to get up extra early. I do not miss the
Mhm.
stress of traveling there by car and being like, are we going to get there on
Yeah.
time? Oh man, I don't miss the stress of getting in lines for check-in to get your bags
Mhm.
searched
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I do not miss like worrying about on the airplane about like how much elbow space you're gonna have from the person next to
Right.
you.
Yeah. Or trying to reorganize your bag so that you can like save 1 kilogram to not have to pay Ichiman extra for being overweight.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
And the biggest thing I think that it goes to everyone.
Yeah.
No one is happy at the airport. No one's happy when they're doing big travels like that. Everyone
Yeah.
just wants to get up and go. You know, there's a perfect example like when you land into whatever country you're going to,
Mhm.
everyone is just so ready to get off that airplane. Like you land and then you're trawling over to your exit and you just
Yeah.
hear like click 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 click.
Yeah.
Everyone's unbuckling.
Unbuckling their seat.
And then
just, like,
once that light goes boom, it turns off, everyone's oh give me my
Grabbing
stuff. And then hey,
yeah.
guess what, you're gonna wait more, and then you're gonna get your carry-ons.
Right.
Everyone's like walking kind of fast to get through like immigrations, and then guess what
Mhm.
you got to do there? Oh, wait in
Wait again.
line. Okay, sweet. Hey, maybe you're lucky and you were one of the first ones. Immigration officer said no problem. Hey, you get going. Next spot of waiting for your bags. Sweet. Now I gotta
Yeah.
go wait for my bags. Okay, it's just nothing but waiting, and I am so
Yeah.
happy that I don't have to deal with any of that. I don't even have to think about like, oh, cool, like we're gonna go traveling international. We're gonna see, this friend, this family, but the whole
Yeah.
process of getting there, it takes a toll on you, and that toll,
Oh yeah.
we do not have to pay anyone for. So I'm happy that we don't have to worry about that kind of travel.
Speaking of tolls, MJ, a big toll on your body when you travel internationally, especially if you go to a country that's in another time zone as
Ooh.
you're in currently.
Yes.
Jet lag. I do
Oh,
not
man.
miss jet lag.
Don't miss the jet lag.
Specifically, jet lag going to Canada. That is the
Mhm.
worst jet lag I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
If you ever think about like that, like going back one day, I ended up sleeping for like a week.
Yep. It usually
Basically,
takes like a
because
week
of the jet lag.
to-
And we don't have that much time for vacation, probably about 2 weeks. So you're spending 1 week
Yeah.
just getting over the jet lag.
It's called
And
Golden
then
Week,
the next
everyone,
week
not
having
Golden
fun.
2 week.
Yeah. So you don't end up having a great time for the whole time you're there. You spend a lot of time just recovering from that
Yep.
waiting time traveling.
Hey, these are the things that we do. Of course, we definitely
Yeah.
want to travel, but we want to just highlight some of these points of why all of us should be like, oh, I want to travel, but let's look at these, the good side where these are things we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about now.
Exactly.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and joining this conversation. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You learned a few new words and stuff.
Mhm.
Hey, if you didn't know, I go over all of these interesting words and phrases that we have in all of our videos on a private Facebook page for our Next Step community members. If you're interested in that, taking your English learning level here on the MJ and Adam show to that next step, learning a little bit more, having fun, then definitely check out the website and you can sign up and get that cool stuff along with
Yeah.
other things. So definitely check it out. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like button and leave a little comment. What do you
Mhm.
not miss about traveling right now?
Of course. And you can leave a comment wherever you like on whatever SNS channel you'd like, because we have all of the ones that you would think about: Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Leave a comment there, like there, subscribe there as well. Yes, we're waiting for those comments.
All right, everyone, that's it. We'll see you on the next step.
Step.